Hello, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. On Thursday, November 28th, I went to Germany. I go there to buy new Hot Wheels and Matchbox. I can buy them there for only €1, whereas in my area they cost between €2 and €3. That is, if you can find Matchbox, because it's pretty hard to find outside of Germany. Even though this was the first time I found new Matchbox again in Germany since the summer of 2019. So that was kind of a great find. Also got another item, a Sequel. I found this in the center of a town. There's a small privately owned toy store, and they had this Toy Fair Sequel model, a Mini. So and they were doing a 20% off sale, so still pretty expensive, but you know, I kind of like to collect these Toy Fair models, so I picked it up, and I will get it out of the packaging in the end of the year anniversary video. So let's start with some Hot Wheels. So I found a couple of Hot Wheels from 2019 that I had not found yet. So let's take a look at these first. The Lamborghini Reventon Roadster. It's in a metallic white with the Italian flag on it. So yeah, looks pretty cool. It's got the pizza wheels. Then we got the 67 Shelby GT500. I already had the blue version, I got the red one. So it's got tampos on the sides and on the top. Then we got the Porsche Panamera in the German police livery. Polizei. Kind of a strange color combination and definitely not accurate for German police. The Ford Focus RS. I believe it came in green, the previous version. This is kind of a matte gray one. Looks pretty good. Like it. Then the McLaren Senna in orange. First release was in blue, if I'm not mistaken. So it got the plastic top, but it does have the metal wing. It does get the McLaren logo here, but not the headlights. It does have the taillights painted. The Tesla Model 3 in red. It's in white before. Also has the plastic top. It's see-through. Cool model. Nice rims too. And then we got the Aston Martin Vulcan. Aston Martin. Kind of a disappointing model to me. I mean, pretty sure the real car is great, but the Hot Wheels version, I'm not really impressed. I'm sure Hot Wheels loves to make this model because it hardly has any metal on it. The top is plastic, the wing is plastic, the whole back side is plastic, the base is plastic, half of the front is plastic, or most of the front, so you just got this little green piece here that is metal. I don't know, it's disappointing to me. It's just too well, Maisto. Yep. And there's nothing wrong with Maisto, but oh, look at that, some quality issues. Something white here on this side, don't know what it is. Oh well. No, it's too plasticky for me. Then the Range Rover Velar. So these are some leftovers that some of them have some issues. That's why they were left over. This one got a kind of a scratch in the casting, and it's got some crooked tampos also. But one thing I noticed, and it became clear to me because of this tampo, so you see it doesn't line up, and that's how I noticed that actually this one has full tampos. It has tampos all around. So I don't know if that's something that JLR requested or demanded, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So even though we get a completely plastic top, which we get on all the Range Rovers by well, the Mattel brands, the Evoque has a plastic top too. From a Matchbox. So they kind of compensate that with the tampos all around. So that is pretty much okay, and there's still a lot of metal on this one, you know. It's got a big front end here, it's got the rear that's all mostly metal, so much more metal than the Velar at least. So yeah, I'm digging this one. Pretty cool. And then very pleased to find the Renault Alpine A110. Very cool car. If I could afford one, I would get one. It's got some casting issues here too on the side. But all in all, it's a very nicely done rendition of this vehicle. I think Hot Wheels nailed it on this one. Very nicely done. Very cool. Also glad to find the Mini. Oh well, I will open that up at the end of the year too, the anniversary video. And this one, I did find one in the €1 stores. Didn't pick it up because I didn't like the deco, but then I didn't find it anymore. So I had to pay a little bit more now because this came from another store. It was reduced in price. The Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. So normally they are, I don't know, 179 or 189, I'm not sure. So I did get a discount. It's a little bit dirty, but you know, I can clean that up. I like the livery, the Japan police livery. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I really had to have it. I have the red one, but missed out on this one. And then we go into 2020. I'm not a motorcycle collector, but some of them look really cool, and I want to get every single model of the Honda series, because you know I drive a Honda. So Honda Monkey Z or Z50. This is mostly metal, so that's also something I like about it. It's got the gas tank painted with a plastic seat and plastic handlebars, and then partially plastic wheels, but the rest of it is metal. Looks kind of cool. The heavy hitcher, like my tow trucks, even though it's plastic, well, plastic body, metal base. I kind of like it. Got this suspended boom thing. The Mercedes-Benz Unimark 1300 as a treasure hunt. There you can see the symbol. Love to collect Unimarks. I have a nice collection of them. So I had to have this one, so I was very pleased that I found it. Kind of feared I wasn't able to find it because I missed out on a few of the 2019 treasure hunts. You know, the Camaro and Bronco and whatnot. So feared I was not going to find it. Hot Wheels armor truck. Also a plastic body one. This is a fancy casting, but kind of cool in this chrome. So Hot Wheels Reserve. That's why I decided to pick it up anyways. Ford GT40, very nice in a Golf livery. The Mustang Golfs I didn't find in 2019, so kind of strange I did find this one. Very nice model, very cool, love it, awesome. For my RV collection, the RV There Yet, it's a fancy casting, yeah, it's okay. It's got the red piece is plastic, the metallic white piece is metal. Looks kind of goofy, but you know, why not grab it? It's only €1. And then the 89 Porsche 944 Turbo in the Porsche series. Pretty cool. It's got the stethoscope in the back, typical doctor's car in the early 90s. Then we got another motorcycle, the BMW K1300R. Looks pretty cool too. So also mostly metal. It's got some tempos on the side, some details, BMW logo, fuel tank painted. So yeah, just looks cool. That's why I grabbed it. Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR. Mopar livery. Pretty cool. Lots of metal on this one. So yeah, awesome. The Chrysler Pacifica, this time in kind of the same red color as the Viper. Had some leftover paint. Yeah, pretty cool. Also one of my favorites, the 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. And the Rally California livery. Sometimes it says El Segundo, now it says California. It's got the chrome bumpers, that's cool. Neat model. And then my new favorite Hot Wheels casting, for two reasons, well, three. One, it looks awesome. Two, I had this one in real life. And three, it was made in my hometown, the Volvo 850 Estate. So when I saw these pictures from the Hot Wheels Dream Team in its bare metal version, it's actually the background on my computer, on my laptop, imagine that. I thought, wow, that's going to be awesome, and it is awesome. Does not have the post in the back. It's got the clip here in the place of the license plate. That's awesome. So you see, if they want to, they can. And don't give us that bogus about child safety and stuff like that. I noticed that there's more Hot Wheels castings that still have not have the post and have the clip in the back than Matchbox castings. All the Matchbox castings have been converted to post ones, and so that's kind of a discrimination of Matchbox within the Mattel group. Just saying. Funny, I did drive around with a spare wheel in the back in mine too for a while, so that's kind of funny. Mine was left-hand drive because I live in continental Europe, and it's just in Great Britain that they have the right-hand drive. So I know a lot of Americans think all Europeans have right-hand drive cars. That is not correct, my dear friends. Continental Europe has left-hand drive just like you guys have in the USA. Just want to state that out, make that clear. So yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely unbelievably cool. Best car I've ever had. If you ever get the chance of driving this one, take it. You will not regret it. Not overly powerful, but the sound of that 5-cylinder engine is so addictive when you rev it. Man, I love that. I'm actually an automatic driver, so I like to drive cars with an automatic transmission. But this one I actually got manual just because it's so fantastic to rev that engine. That's the only car I ever liked driving with a manual transmission. Just because of that 5-cylinder engine, not 5-liter engine, 5-cylinder engine. And a 5-cylinder engine, sorry I'm going on about this, but it's just one of my favorite cars. The 5-cylinder engine is pretty rare. There's not a lot of cars that have that engine, and the only car I know of, and there's probably a few more, but the only car I know of that has one of those engines is also a very cool car. That's this one, the Audi Quattro, the Ur Quattro. This one also has a 5-cylinder engine, so not a bad duo here. Not at all. Two very cool cars that did well racing. This one racing, this one rallying. So yeah, awesome. 5-cylinder engine, really, really cool. Okay, I'm going to stop now. You are all falling asleep probably. 65 Ford Mustang convertible, in kind of a baby blue. Very cool model. It's an old casting, 1983 is the original copyright. So that's pretty old, but it still looks good. So 2 days later at the NAMAC event, the Diecast collector event in Holland, I found this one. An original version, metal base, metal body with the opening hood. Color is kind of similar, so I thought that was kind of a nice combo to have both of them. Interior has changed a little bit. It's a little less detailed on the new version. Definitely the steering wheel. That's the most significant difference. There's some slight differences in the rest of it, but all in all, yeah. Glad to have both of them. They look cool together. And then the Cruise Bruiser. This is it's a station wagon, so I grab it. It's a little bit exaggerated. The wheels look kind of goofy, but you know. Super van, the art cars. This one is still metal, so that's kind of surprising. So they like to make so much plastic models and change everything into plastic, and then this big chunk of metal still stays the way it is. It's cool. I would love they do that for everything, but why can't they do it for this and they can't do it for all the rest? That's just what I'm wondering. But it's cool. I love to collect vans, station wagons, vans, yeah. 2008 Lancer Evolution. So this is kind of a big casting. The color of this red, all the ones I found were like this. It's not shiny, it's I don't know. It seems like when I look at videos of other people finding these, that they find something that is more a shiny red than this is. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but it's almost looks more like orange than red to me. But anyways, nice gold rims. The 67 Jeepster Commando. Nice color, metallic color, kind of teal color, I would say. So no tampos on the motorcycle this time, on the side of the vehicle. The 96 Porsche Carrera in black. I only found two, and they had a crooked taillight. So like the white one, I'm going to leave this one carded for now, and going to try to find a better one with a good taillight tempo, and then I'll open that one and keep this one carded. I have an example of this Porsche series card. And then the last 2020 Hot Wheels, the 8th crate. It is actually licensed by Ford. So that's cool. It's a station wagon. I kind of remember seeing an older version of this also in silver, and it was expensive. The seller was asking like €8 for it, so I didn't pick it up. So yeah, maybe it's a kind of a re-release of an older one, I don't know. But it looks cool. It's nice. Got the chrome bumpers also. Awesome. And then we get to Matchbox, still 2019 Matchbox, the Scania P360. So pretty big metal model. Sorry, it's kind of late. Arroyo County Fire Brigade. Does that really exist, Arroyo County? I guess so. That's a cool model. It's licensed, so. And then this one, kind of funny too, the Geo Predator. So 2 days later at the Namek event, I found the first release of it. And it seemed kind of familiar to me, and I'll show you why. It's exactly the same. So the only difference on the that we can see here is on the base. This one has a K03 code on it. So the 3rd week of 2017 this was produced. And then this one, it's actually hard to see because it's stamped on the Matchbox logo. It says M28, I think, so week 23 of 2019. So that's the only way you can keep these apart, but for the rest they are exactly the same. I don't really mind that, because you know, the original one was hard to find. Never found it in stores, and I found it just recently at the swap meet. So I'm okay with it if they re-release something that has been hard to find for some markets. So I'm okay with that. Don't really mind. I said that 3 times already. So made my point. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. This is also a favorite of mine. These new packagings are annoying. So they have this part here, and then this is the end of the blister. The blister should end like here and not have this stupid thing here. I'm sorry for whining like a baby. Yeah, cool model. No interior, but you get 2 axles and get quite a lot of metal on this one too, so that's okay. This is very cool, the Subaru Sambar truck. If you can call it a truck, it's so tiny. It's got Subaru on the side and it's got tampos on the rear. So that's cool. In the signature blue color. You can find videos on YouTube of these things. The real ones, if they kind of fiddle a bit with the front brakes and you brake very hard and it's not there's nothing on the back, they go like this and the back axle lifts up, boink, and they kind of land on their nose. Very funny. Yeah, pretty cool. The 61 Nissan Junior and this licensed delivery Sriracha. I didn't know the brand. I learned to know it through Matchbox, and I searched for it in my local supermarket, and they have that. Now, I didn't buy it because it's kind of a big bottle of that stuff, and it only lasts for a short while, so I would never be able to finish it in time. So, but if they would sell some smaller bottles, I might pick it up. So, you know, you see, this kind of licensing, it kind of works for those companies. Because now I know that brand. Didn't know it before. The Ice Cream King. So this is in retooling. I have a few older versions that have this front clip here. That is metal, and the rest of it was already plastic, so I don't really mind them changing it completely to plastic, because you know it was mostly plastic anyways, but I would prefer it to have it all metal and like cut out the window in the back, put a sunroof in it, and then you have way less metal on it, and then you can make it metal. So yeah, I mean, if you can make this metal, for sure you can make this one metal if you cut out some parts and change them into plastic. Put some more windows in it. It should be perfectly doable in my opinion. But you know, the bean counters from Mattel always kind of, yeah, I can't find the words, I'm sorry. Well, I can find the words, but wouldn't be so nice. So I'm trying to stay friendly here. So yeah, this late at night, my English vocabulary is kind of limited. Mazda CX-5, cool model. Got a metallic dark gray version before, now in this, what is to me a signature color for Mazda, this metallic red. Cool. And then the Poop King fantasy model, but what a great one. I mean, just unbelievable that they actually released this. So it's got these porta potties in the back. Got some stuff molding into the plastic. It's a pretty heavy model, I must say. So it says Poop King on the door. Drop and pick up 24/7. And then on the other side, it's in German. König. Dienst 24/7. So yeah, cool model. That's okay. So that's what these look like. Awesome. Definitely if you have a diorama or something. Very cool. The 13 Ford Cargo in white. So finally a new color. They released the blue one twice, just with a different color of rim. So glad to have a different color. The Matchbox Digger in the ink livery. Just bought it for the ink livery. Don't care for the model itself. The 51 Willys Jeep pickup 4x4. Kind of a, I don't know, egg color or what you call it. Or a dull yellow. And the last one is the 33 Plymouth Sedan. A police livery again. It's got plastic fenders. Just the middle part is metal. And this back part here is plastic too. But we do get chrome bumpers, so that's cool. That's so there's the base is two parts. It's the middle is chrome, and then the sides are black plastic. Yeah, looks cool. So that's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.